All right, what's going on YouTube? It's Matt back again with another video, and in this video I wanted to actually preface my story of how I got into medical device sales and how I got where I am today. I probably actually haven't done this much. There's been a couple of videos where I've probably hinted at how I got started, but nothing where I've actually, dedicated a good amount of time to actually talking about my individual story. So if you can, like, comment, subscribe, that would help me out a bunch, get to a larger audience to ultimately help out more people like yourselves. So without further ado, we'll get right into it. I was an athletic trainer prior to getting into medical device sales. So I was working actually at an orthopedic urgent care at the time because we were doing COVID testing. And then this guy actually rolls up in this really nice car. And I was curious what he did. So, I was asking him about it. And then I ultimately asked him if he had, a MyChart account, because at the urgent care that I was working at, that's how we were documenting the positive and negatives. And then he said I should because I'm with the physicians enough. So I asked him what that meant. And then after I asked him what that meant, he said I work with the physicians and get them their equipment. So then I said, how do you get into something like that? I'd kind of been looking around at it a little bit, but I don't really know how to, get in, or what experience do I need? I was kind of clueless at this point. So then after that, he says, hey, I'm actually retiring in about 2 months. So I got his boss's card, ended up calling his boss, was pretty relentless on his boss. Like, hey, I want this job. I really want this experience. Would you be willing to, hire me or interview me or etc. And, I actually went on one interview, and that's actually all it took for him to hire me. So one interview, ended up getting the position as a territory manager for that company. And then I did honestly way better than that other guy had done, because that other guy was a little bit older, great guy. So he probably just didn't need to do nearly as much. But ended up sort of crushing that number that was set out. And then that's how I ended up getting a job with the spine company that I worked at previously to where I'm at now, because I became good friends with the guy that was the rep at that hospital. He hired me on as an instrumentation rep in spine. And then I ended up doing that for about a year. And then actually the first company that I was at for that territory manager position ended up hiring me back as an area sales manager. So that is what I'm doing right now, responsible for a team, growing out an area. So that was all pretty much in the process of about 3 years. So a lot of that happened in, I guess, a very quick amount of time when you really think about it in the grand scheme of a resume. But if you work hard every day, do things that other people don't want to do, good things can happen. So I want everybody to reach out to me if they can. I want to, hear that, people are breaking in, that people are getting more phone calls with certain peoples. I want to hear all that stuff. So if you can, reach out to me in any way, shape, or form. LinkedIn is a great one if you have that. But just want to hear what you guys are doing. So I'll see you next time.